I see that my cat's out and about. My cat's not doing too well recently. I think we may actually be nearing the end for him. See if we can get through Christmas at least. I think it's gonna be his last. Okay. Oh, hello. At least I know what I'm looking for. Alright, so far we found one listening device. There's the second listening device. Television in the bathroom. Yeah, in my house we don't do that. The only TVs are in the bedrooms and the living room and the dining room. And when I say the bedrooms, I do literally mean every bedroom in the house actually has a TV in it. Although the one in my brother's room doesn't get used all that often anymore. That rocking horse actually kind of reminds me of a rocking horse that I used to see at my granddad's house. It was one made by my great-grandfather. And it used to sit in the room that it used to sit in the room that I would sometimes stay in if I was staying at their house. You know, I don't really have that much of an opinion of the rocking horse. I mean, it was obviously of good quality. Okay. Where could the last surveillance device be? Oh, there it is, behind the telly. Alright, let's see if we can, lure her out.
Can I help you?
Guinevere, you're in danger. Camelot has an extraction team in the garden. We have to go, now.
I've been compromised. Shit. I'll follow you to the garden.
Let me just make sure she's actually following. Okay. That was actually easier than I thought it would be. Alright. Actually, good thing this rifle is suppressed. Fun fact, Caliburn is actually one of the French names for Excalibur. Alright. Why is it directing me outside? Oh, yeah, where was that, where was that sewer entrance? I should have kept a note of where the sewer entrance was. Oh, I can hear my cat. Please tell me this is directing me to the... Yes, it's directing me to the sewer. So I better get my headphones back on. Yeah, I just went over to close the blinds. I also took time to put my hoodie on.
Right. So, we're all here, are we? I trust you have the sample?
Yep. I also picked up these surveillance bugs while I was at it.
Good. The family I rent the house to shall sleep well tonight knowing that only I am listening in and not some Camelot brute. Oh, who am I kidding? They don't know about the cameras. Here's gratuity for your services. Now, hand over the sample. Excellent. This'll do nicely. And it seems you managed to do it completely undetected. You know, you're one of the few people lucky enough to see this process. I've been perfecting this cloning technique for quite some time. I do understand why my research is being kept confidential. The hordes out there would tear us to pieces to get it.
Fascinating how you were able to mature the clones so quickly.
The genetic material provided by yourself won't be used directly in the process. Somatic changes in the organism are merely detected and replicated into the blank. The blank themselves are a real work of genius, of which I can only take partial credit. The typical human genome, wonderful as it is but a mere draft. What nature forms, through blind chance, death, and intercourse, we have superseded. All imperfections removed. Every nerve, every sinew has been fine-tuned to achieve its maximum potential. Within the physiological constraints of biology, of course, each trait can be tailored for each subject. However, we're throwing all constraint out of the window with our little homemade collaborator. We've only done that once before, and the results were mixed. My hope is Guinevere will be quite formidable from the outset.
Okay.
Ah, excellent. In record time as well. Come forward, subject. A fine addition to a long list of achievements. Since you're not doing much in this process, would you kindly mind giving our employer a call? I just have to finalize calibrating emotional responses.
Sure.
I hope I can regard seeing your face as confirmation of the plan's progress.
Yes! Everything has gone perfectly according to the plan. Thanks to my efforts, we will
Thank you for the positive interruption, Dr. North. I had asked my associate, but of course, I'm eternally grateful you're here to correct my missteps.
I didn't mean to be overly familiar, Smythe. I just felt better equipped to discuss the situation at hand.
No. As per usual, you're perfectly correct, Dr. North. You are the authority in that room. Speaking of which, did you manage to successfully load that abstract syntax module I sent you?
Yes. Although I would have preferred this was sent to me sooner. I didn't have time to scrutinize the routines.
Are you suggesting I've made a mistake?
From what little I saw, these routines are incredibly abstract. Very complicated. I think a second set of eyes may prove to be useful should we wish to develop the potential of the technique further.
Is that so?
Replicating memory association while disregarding emotional response is a complex process. I'd remind you that our last subject failed in this regard specifically. As such, I'm not 100% sure the subject won't face complete conscious subversion if exposed to severe mental stress. I think this operation has been recklessly hasty. We need time to test these new routines before deploying into the field.
Quite right you are, Dr. North. If you would oblige me, we can test a few routines right now.
Oh, okay then. Yes, that would be ideal.
Guinevere, step forward, please. Yes, you. Correct. You are Guinevere. Now, walk over to Dr. North. Excellent. Now we can test these darn routines. Are you ready, Dr. North?
ready and waiting.
Guinevere, kill Dr. North.
Why?
I'm sure you realize by now that Dr. North had an attitude that limited his career as an angel director. It's not that I didn't value his work. I treasure it. He has perfected the creation of biological clones beyond the scope of the original project. But brilliance is a deceptive trait to wish for in a subordinate. Narcissism quickly follows. Don't worry. His intelligence won't go to waste. Ironic, really. A scientist specializing in cloning, thinking he was irreplaceable. Wayfarer, meet our new recruit at the gates of Camelot. Infiltrate the castle and kill Arthur. Real name, Richard Gwyn. Report back here so we can conclude this experiment. Be seeing you.
Alright. Yeah, I'll try to get this wrapped up quickly. Because I've got to go make dinner in 20 minutes, give or take. Alright, it'll take a couple minutes to get back out into Westminster. And then a couple more minutes to get back out into Greater London. Alright, let's go kill a Welshman. You know, the fact that I'm of English descent is probably concerning, that what I just said. Especially if you know a little bit about the history of Wales. And it basically becoming a part of England for quite some time. Alright, oh yeah, I never went that far down. Alright, we'll go from the tennis museum. Okay, X, that was the button. Hello.
I possess a considerable assortment of firearms.
Okay.
Delightful.
You know what, just because I need ammo. That'll do. Alright, I can see the wyvern on wyvern or whatever on the map. Yeah, I still don't know how to properly pronounce it, and that is despite the fact it's a mythical creature that appears in the enemy gate, so I've now definitely heard it spoken. Okay, Try and work our way around. Given how much nature we're surrounded by, I think it's safe to say we are on the outskirts of London. Yeah, we're at the main gate. And who we're looking for is right there.
Patience is key, for the quest continues.
Guinevere! You're back!
Open the gate.
In a rush, are we? Very well. Open the gate! Who's your friend?
New recruit.
Here we are, Camelot.
Guinevere, what are you doing here? Who is this? Was your cover blown? I don't like this. What's going on?
Richard. I remember you.
Of course you remember me.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
For Camelot! I won't yield.
What have I done? Not like this.
London is the place for me.
Okay, no one's attacking. I'm gonna get out of here quickly. And that's, of course, an ad. Alright, back to Westminster.
Mr. Snowman time. Stay frosty. It's go time. Let's give 'em what for.
How the hell did you chase me down? Great, I have to... Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh, sorry. Couple of hiccups. The clone may have attacked me, but nothing I couldn't overcome.
Oh dear. You'll have to accept my sincerest apologies. Though, I must admit, I had anticipated such a thing might happen. North's previous attempts at cloning were also flawed successes. After all, North warned us of the possibility before his demotion. I owe you an apology. I should have been more attentive to the risk. Politics and science have one thing in common. Despite the veneer of competence, intellect, and prestige, they are risky endeavors. Gambling, really.
Did you have to kill Dr. North?
Please understand, the motivations for ending North's employment are sound, even if the delivery was somewhat intemperate. The simple truth is conceit allowed him to be compromised by Camelot. A man that loves himself cannot help but indulge baser habits, carnal instincts. The threat is too significant to facilitate such weakness. It has almost compromised us already.
Is Camelot still a threat?
No. They will likely be in disarray moving forward. Infighting, subdivisions, all that hubbub. Numerous small bands of anarchists, socialists, communists, and other ists that live under the general umbrella of idealists are actually very useful. If there is unity and consensus amongst these people, there is a potential to cause serious lasting damage.
Could Camelot have succeeded with Arthur?
It's possible. As I said, politics is a gamble. But ultimately, it was unlikely. More likely, there was no gold at the end of their tunnel. Merely a rampant, uncontrolled bloodletting when the dream died.
So what's next?
Well, I'm proud to say that North's research is concluded. The people may forget his work, but I certainly won't. And you, I am pleased to inform, have performed beyond expectation. Your next employee review is looking incredibly healthy. Considering the demise of Ivani is also the talk of the town, you are lacking an assignment. Return to my office.
Alright. Since we're coming up at 5 o'clock and I need to go make dinner, I'm going to save the game now and switch off. I'll pick this up another time, so I'll see you then. Bye for now.